Good morning. We have a special uh, Facebook Live for you today. I have Rick Reppert and his wife here. We are inside their RV, and we're going to show how they have come and asked us to help with some of the challenges that meet them when they're RVing. We'll have Rick tell us about what's going on.
The problem that we have is our RV was remanufactured in the dining area, and the table itself is too wide. As you'll see with my wife trying to go back, when we're trying to fill the refrigerators and pack normal for camping, she's hitting her hips on the table all the time, and we couldn't downsize the table because we need that size table to seat. So we were looking for someone to be able to build something, first of all, that matches the quality of the woodwork that is in the coach itself, and second of all, to have an extendable table. We came to George's and they came up with a solution, as you'll see in the video.
So you can see the beautiful cherry cupboards that have been installed, and this oak table. Well, it's not actually solid oak, because you can see there's actually an area here where it's a piece of wood that's put on that's hiding the plywood top that has been installed on here. All right, so we're going to allow the craftsman to install the new table, and we'll go outside and we'll hear more about Rick's story with the RV.
It turns out there's a lot of people that, especially in the newer coaches, they build them so tight. They want to pack everything into the space that they have. The trouble is they put too much stuff in, and when you're trying to pack, you find out that you have to wiggle your way back through there and get into the area to get it packed. And lots of times the tables are just too big, but you need the larger table for someone, if you're going to have somebody camping with you and sleeping in the sofa in the front or something, and they want to get back to the bathroom. It's a problem that we often have. So these people were nice enough to design something that you'll see that will work excellent for us and match the quality of the woodwork in the first place, because this one, it was remanufactured out of a guy in California. He does a pretty good job for the booth itself, but the table was nowhere near the quality woodwork that was in the coach to begin with. And we're very thankful that it turned out the way it did. They did a very nice job.
How did you first find out about George's Furniture and the quality of craftsmanship?
We were here, didn't do a tour, but we bought a lamp, and it was probably 20 years ago. And then we wanted a table, and we also have the expandable table at home that goes so we can seat 12 people, so we can seat our children and grandchildren for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But we don't have that much room in our house to have the table fully extended.
Okay.
So it's a standard 4-seat table, and it stands out with the extensions that we have 6 1-foot leaves that go in, so we can seat 12 people around it. And you did an excellent job. I really like the quality of the craftsmanship that they do here at George's Woodworking. It's very, very first rate. You talk to these people, and they're more than willing to help you. Anything you have to have done, but it's all top quality. It is stuff made to last and last and last.
So you came to us with a request for us to help you with your table in the RV. What was the process that you went through?
Well, first of all, I called to make sure that you were available when we were in the area camping, and then we met Andrew, and he sat down with us and said, we'll be able to do this. And there were a few things that we had to work through. He first wanted to do one thing. I said, well, it's on an extension, so we couldn't put heavier bolts in there to secure it. And he said, yeah, that's true. And he said, yet we have this clearance factor that we have to worry about, and the pedestal that was built for me or for the previous owner out in California is a certain size, which seemed very sturdy, and it's tucked into the slide, that it's not going to interfere with anything. But it made a challenge for how we were going to extend the table. and Andrew came up with a very good solution.
So you worked with him in designing, and then we gave you a quote, and then you brought your RV in.
And I left it here. They said it was going to take a week, and with my scheduling, since I'm still working for a living, I'm not a full-time yet, but with my scheduling I couldn't get here right away, so it was here on the premises for 2 weeks, and now we finally have a day that we can come out here and pick it up, and then we're going to go enjoy it.
And so there was a place here that at the George's Furniture that where you could have your RV, and it was safe,
Yes,
and where they could...
plenty of room to park the RV, plenty of room to get in here, and they also are a member of
Harvest Host.
Harvest Host.
Yes.
So if you want to come take a tour, you can bring your motor home, bring your travel trailer, bring your fifth wheel, bring a tent if you'd like, and they'll gladly give you a tour. Harvest Host is a great organization that you might want to look up as well.
Yes, we've enjoyed, we've had a number of RVers come in and enjoy our property. Here we have a 12-acre lot that is out in the country, out in the cornfields yet. I mean, the cornfields, some of our customers have actually seen hay being cut and baled up, and learn a lot about the Lancaster County culture that we have here. We have provided a way for a larger vehicle to come in. We have different tractor trailer trucks that bring in our raw lumber from our lumber company, and so there's plenty of space to be able to maneuver an RV.
And you don't have to worry about noise when you're sleeping. We came in during rush hour. If you'll hear, this is Lancaster County rush hour. When I start the coach to put the slide out, that's the most noise you're going to hear besides those birds singing.
Yeah, we do have our the shop is right around the corner here. Let me just show you a little bit about the property. So there's our showroom. That's one part of the showroom. We also have our wood shop here. That is where the furniture is made. The unique thing about our furniture is one craftsman will build one piece of furniture from start to finish. So as you heard, we worked with the customer and learned exactly their desires and needs for an RV. All right, we got the thumbs up. We're going to go see what the new table looks like. See what it is with this. We're going to keep the slides in for right now, and we'll see if there's any extra space for Mrs. Ripert to get around while she's packing up her RV. So here we go. What does it look like?
To your right.
All right, here she is sitting at her new, great, new table.
Show how much room you have.
Look at that space.
Yeah, now I have plenty of room. I can go this way.
Woo! You don't have to turn anymore. Oh my goodness. That is so. Now you don't have to put the slides out when you're packing it up. You can get around.
It won't hit my hip.
That is so nice because you don't have to. That point, that could be pretty painful, can it?
Yeah.
And oh wow, look at this beautiful wood.
Gorgeous.
And it's finished with a water-resistant finish. You don't have to worry about water. You can let it sit there the entire weekend that you're there. So we're moving the slide out right now. Plenty of space now, but boy, when those slides are in, there's not much you can do. So here's the extension part of this table.
Oh yeah, it is.
And let's see, there's a leaf that goes in the center. Let's see, each of our pieces of furniture is signed by the craftsman. Here you can see the business name, the stain number, and the signature of the craftsman and the year. All right, there's a leaf that's ready to go in. Oh my, so how many people can you get around this table now?
Well,
At least 3 more.
We have 2 foldable seats that are underneath the bed that can go right here, and we can actually have a third one here. So now we'll be able to seat 2, 4, 6 people here instead of just two in standard.
Okay.
Comfortably.
The most important thing was the clearance. And
The
once we put
clearance.
this slide out, we'll have that one I can push out as well. And this one we don't have to have the motor running for.
Okay. And I know storage is something. What have you thought through? Where you might store the leaf?
I think I'm going to put that back in the closet.
Back in the closet. Okay.
But I believe it should be standing up instead of laying flat.
Yeah. So it's good to have our table leaves upright with air circulating, which is really the great thing.
We also have plenty of room to extend this out too. We can sit around it.
Oh, look.
We couldn't do that, so.
There too.
So you've got some counter space, and you've still got space there to walk between. How many people would you have around the table, do you think?
Well, this actually will sleep two people there, one person there, and we can sleep another one here. So if you have all those people, you'd like to be able to seat 2, 4, 6 people here, and it certainly would work very well. And it's excellent work.
It's beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
Wonderful.
Alrighty. Anything else you would like to let other possible RV customers?
If you have problems with clearance in your coach, certainly give them a call. They're willing to work with your schedule, and it'll work out, and you'll be very, very happy with the results.
Some of the other things that we've done is we've replaced TV. We've made a box where they can have it for shelves instead of a place where the TV was. Because oftentimes we've done it up at the front. We got one in here.
Headbanger.
So we've had another RV customer who had a TV, and instead of using the TV at the front of the coach, they wanted us to make shelves, and so we've done that as well. So if there's any other little things that you like George's to help solve the problem that you may have in your coach, give us a call, and we'll be glad to work with you. Thanks, and have a good day.